Imagine this. The power goes out, and it doesn't come back. Not in an hour, not tomorrow, not next week. The scary part isn't the darkness. It's what happens after people stop expecting the lights to return. Most people picture the apocalypse like a movie. Chaos, immediately. But if the grid failed permanently, the first days would feel almost normal. You'd improvise. You'd laugh nervously. You'd tell yourself, they'll fix it. And that belief buys you time. Because the first 30 days, those are the days you still have leftovers, stored fuel, working pipes, and hope. The real danger begins when the invisible systems, the ones you never think about, start failing in sequence. So let's do this like a countdown. Not who fights who, but what breaks first, second, and third. And why the end of the month is where things get truly dangerous. Day 1. Phones still have battery. Cars still run. People treat it like an inconvenience. Day 2. Food becomes a clock. Fridges warm. Freezers sweat. Day 3. Stores don't run out of food. They stop being stores. No card payments, no deliveries, no inventory system. Just locked doors or empty shelves. And that's when you see the first split in the population. Those who prepared and those who assumed the system would always be them. Here's the part almost nobody understands. Water isn't a natural feature of your home. It's a machine that normally runs 24/7. In many places, water pressure depends on pumps. Treatment depends on sensors, dosing systems, and constant operation. So the faucets might work for a little while, and then one day they don't. By the end of week 1, water becomes the main storyline. Not because people are thirsty, because without reliable water, everything else collapses faster. Sanitation, cooking, cleaning, healthcare. And this is where cities start to feel different from rural areas. In a city, millions of people depend on synchronized systems. Elevators, pumps, traffic control, deliveries. In rural areas, fewer people share the same bottlenecks. And some homes have alternative water sources or space to adapt. But rural isn't safe. It's just different. Cities run out of margins faster. Rural areas run out of help faster. Week 2 is when the crisis changes genre. It stops being about comfort and becomes about survival. Because modern medicine is power-dependent in ways you never see. Refrigerated medications, oxygen systems, sterilization, lab testing, electronic records, logistics. Even if doctors are present, the hospital as a machine begins to fail. And the scariest part? This doesn't hit everyone equally. If you rely on regular medication, dialysis, insulin, oxygen, week 2 isn't dramatic. It's quiet. And then suddenly, it isn't. By week 3, the world starts to smell different. Trash pickup doesn't happen. Sewage systems strain. Clean water is scarce. Food safety becomes guesswork. And when sanitation breaks, disease spreads faster. Not because of some exotic virus, but because of the basic stuff. Contamination, untreated wounds, dehydration, infection. This is the point where the danger isn't a single event. It's the background. It's the new default. Here's why the first 30 days are the easy part. For most people, the biggest resource is hope. As long as people believe help is coming, they ration, they cooperate, they wait. But by day 30, that belief starts to fracture. And when belief fractures, behavior changes. Not everyone becomes violent. That's not the point. The point is the rules change. What used to be guaranteed becomes negotiable. What used to be normal becomes a rumor. After the first month, the collapse stops being about the grid and becomes about replacement. People create new systems, local trade, local security, local food, local rules. Communities that organize early do better. Communities that wait for a distant solution shrink. Fuel becomes precious, not for driving, but for moving essentials and keeping critical tools running. Information becomes fragmented. Travel becomes risky simply because help is far away. And slowly, the world demodernizes. Not all at once, in layers. So what's the real monster in a forever blackout? It's not darkness. It's not even panic. It's dependency on a civilization so efficient that it feels like nature. Electricity isn't just lights, it's the silent engine behind water, medicine, logistics, sanitation, communication. Take it away, and the world doesn't explode. It unwinds. If the power went out forever, the first 30 days would be the easy part, because that's when you're still living off the leftovers of the old world. After that, you're living in the beginning of a new one. Comment what you think breaks first in your area, and what you'd miss most on day 30.